Hey, welcome to Brighter Rays. This week is a study called Look Forward, and we're looking at Proverbs 4:20 through 27. So let's go to what that says. It says, "My son, be attentive to my words, incline your ear to my sayings. Let them not escape from your sight, keep them within your heart. For they are life to those who find them, and healing to all their flesh. Keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flow the springs of life. Put away from you crooked speech, and put devious talk far from you. Let your eyes look directly forward, and your gaze be straight before you. Ponder the path of your feet, then all your ways will be sure. Do not swerve to the right or to the left. Turn your foot away from evil." As we pick up Proverbs 4 from where we left off last time, we hear those words once again, "my son." And again, we find the call to pay attention to what is about to be said. We must guard our hearts from becoming dull in hearing these commands and pleadings of the Word of God. We must be careful that we don't get haughty and think to ourselves, yes, I know all about wisdom. I've read Proverbs a million times. I have heard you preach on wisdom for months now. But don't grow weary in doing good. Don't allow Satan to snatch from you the wonder of each description of God's wisdom. Love God's wisdom and His calling you unto it. Now, last time we revisited the biblical idea of two paths. The Bible makes clear that there are only two paths to walk in this life. Ultimately, there is no third path. There's no neutral ground between them. Either you are for Christ and walk the path of righteousness, or you're against Christ and you walk the way of the wicked. Now, it kind of describes the paths of the wicked, so there's multiple paths, but really ultimately, it's all heading in the same direction. There's really ultimately one path that's all leading to destruction, and there's one that's leading path to life. Now, we could talk about the diverging paths and little side paths and all that kind of stuff, but ultimately, they're all heading in only two different directions. So there really is just two paths then. There's no neutral ground. So now this is the wisdom of God that was established before the foundation of the universe. This is very exclusionary. Only one path leads to the Father, and that path is Jesus Christ. He is the way. The other way leads to destruction. Now, in this message, we're going to hear a little more about the path in our lesson this week. We're going to hear about the path. We're going to keep looking forward. We're to keep looking forward. That's our command for us, to look forward down the path, and the one that we're supposed to be walking, and not get distracted by other paths. It's only by doing this that we will ever reach where we want to go. So that's what we'll be looking at this week. So that's a little tee off for you for the beginning of this lesson. Next time we'll begin and look actually at the text, so come back for that.